Welcome to 2K Sport. For another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. It's getting noisy here in Oklahoma City. We're at the peak, the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford at the small forward.
Well, you know, Chris Paul has such an intelligence for the game. High IQ, and he's extremely competitive. He looks for every advantage he can get, whether it's 2-for-1s or looking to sell a call to the officials. He always appears to be driven to find that edge.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Lamb dishes to Westbrook. Durant with a wide open look. That one's good from the corner. And there was a study using the new motion tracking camera, Steve, that I know that you're interested in, to look at every action on the court, every action, and it determined that the league's most impactful player, none other than Chris Paul.
Well, did we really need the cameras to figure that out?
Exactly.
I think we've all been able to tell that Chris Paul has been one of the most efficient players in the NBA for years. He's always at the controls for his team. So poised, an incredible decision maker. He figures out, whatever needs to be done to win the game.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
He was just enjoying the moment up there.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Right wing. 12 on the clock. No good from Lamb.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Redick with the bucket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Durant with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Griffin down low. Adams on him. And he gets it to go. Crawford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play.
It's a block.
They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
This nigga's going in.
Yeah, and that one's good.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
For 3, Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Ball passes to Crawford. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook with the steal to stop the run. Out of this world. Aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
And Redick kicks to Griffin. Another shot. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. Here's Crawford. He's got 5. He's again. And it's good on the way.
Truck 2 people.
Crawford's got 7 points.
You know, they've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here. Keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Amazing hops exploding to the bucket.
Kevin, you don't expect to see that coming from the point guard position.
No way.
Boy, can he
Bullshit.
that side, that's impressive. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has
Jesus Christ. 13. Damn.
Goes on Serge Ibaka. The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Shoots from 12. Durant just inside the line.
Bruh.
That doesn't go either for Durant.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw, good. Ball.
We're going 15, cuz.
And so he hits both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Boy, I like the fact he didn't rush it at all. Fantastic shot.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Clippers lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback.
Can't.
Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Yeah, they have been fantastic offensively, really coming out strong, and they've lit it up.
Yeah, they have. I mean, very much in control and shooting the ball extremely well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 at point with Redick there in the backcourt. And it's Crawford at the 3 slot.
DeAndre Jordan alongside Blake Griffin, maybe the best game dunker in the league. He has the ability to make spectacular plays every time he gets near the rim.
He dishes it to Griffin.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
And Westbrook, here we go. The fadeaway. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, he gets the fadeaway to go. I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
Deflects the pass. Here's Jordan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, there had been talk of the Clippers trading DeAndre Jordan for Kevin Garnett 2 summers ago. The Clippers have to be happy they didn't make that trade. Sometimes the best trades are the ones that aren't made. KG's still getting it done, but Jordan is going to be their center for a long time.
Westbrook kicks to Durant.
Short.
Off target from 3-point range. Now the Clippers moving it up. Crawford leading the charge.
Oh, bro.
Great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And Jordan last season, 2nd in the league in total blocks, becoming more vocal defensively.
Pussy.
I thought he improved his positioning and recognition as well.
Paul with the 3. Griffin dishes to Jordan.
Wow.
Jordan's got 7 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assist today. Beautiful to watch.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, when Doc Rivers came to the Clippers, he wanted to shift their image from a Showtime team to a true contender. Blake Griffin said, Lob City is done. And while the Clippers still make highlight reel plays with the best of them, Rivers has brought a seriousness and a focus to this team as they pursue an NBA championship. Guys?
Rivers has said lobs are great, but
What's you niggas doing?
they're trying to get them both. Thanks, Doris.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
And Ibaka kicks to Lamb. Eyes yet again. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Come on, man.
Got his second bucket of the game to go.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Jordan sets the pick for Ball. In the corner, it's Crawford.
You saw it, bro. What are you doing?
Crawford's got 15.
Boy, he's got such a nice feel from that three-point shot from the corner, Kevin. Big mistake giving him that shot.
Westbrook. And he gets it to go.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Well, there is a reason they call it Loud City. Oklahoma City voted by NBA.
Get off none of these niggas, bro.
Home court advantage in the NBA. The fans are on top of you and engaged from start to finish.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So much has been made about whether this is Durant's team or Westbrook's team, but in reality, I think it's both of their teams. I mean, Durant does what he does. He's an elite scorer, as is Westbrook. They couldn't be the team they are, the Thunder, without both of those guys being excellent and leading the way they do.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Yeah, guys, a lot of people thought that Durant would blossom with more of the offensive focus on him. But, Steve, the Thunder had showed they're not the same team and struggled when Westbrook was out.
Well, and it really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone because Westbrook's an elite talent.
Put me in
in this
protection
league.
plan.
You remove him from any team, it'll hurt. I think it was people speculating how much Durant could carry this team on his own. But, the fact of the matter is Durant needs Westbrook and vice versa.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Shot clock at 3. No
Pass.
near Barnes. Off target from 3-point range. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Rivers. Westbrook passes to Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's now 18 points for Kevin Durant.
He's rolling now from the three-point line. That's his third of the quarter, and he's made 4 for the game.
Turkoglu outside. There's the pass to Rivers. Back to Turkoglu. A 3 from Barnes. Blocked. They retain possession.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be.
And that concludes the first half. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 12. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the three ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks 3 feet wide.
Bro, these niggas getting every rebound, bro.
And Jeremy Lamb ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. And it's
Oh, bro, I'm gonna lose to this shit, man.
That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 14.
The Clippers had really good depth at the guard positions, but last season their lack of depth was
Yeah.
a real problem. One they hope has been solved this season.
Good aggressive finish.
You have to break it down to single, bro.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Durant dishes to Westbrook. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's 12 points for Russell Westbrook. And looking at the Clippers bench, maybe the strongest in the NBA 2 seasons ago.
Well, the Bledsoe trade weakened their bench, but it strengthened their starting lineup. But a winning team in Los Angeles with a players coach like Doc Rivers, I mean, you knew they'd be able to find some help.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, there is no question that Chris Paul has been the leader wherever he's gone. He demands a lot from his teammates, but they respect his passion. Paul has no time for anyone who feels they don't need to work. He doesn't like guys who take things for granted. Certainly not someone to rest on his laurels, gentlemen.
Holding everyone accountable, Doris. Thanks. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. That's good. And that's 20 points for Kevin Durant.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
It's stolen by Lamb. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
What a performance from Durant here. He has 20 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe. The way his shot looks tonight, looks like he's in for a big night.
Well, with Russell Westbrook missing time last season with his knee problems, Kevin Durant had to step up his game, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
And Kevin, you know, he responded with a historic MVP season, a career high in scoring and assists, all while cutting his rate of turnovers and shooting with remarkable efficiency.
That is good. Thunder trailing by 13. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Puts up a three. Now the dish to Durant. Outside Westbrook. Left side Durant. Back to Westbrook. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5. No good from Durant.
Stupid shots, man.
They've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Shots.
Hey, Steve, you know, rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him buckets. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
The wide open look for Durant. Good on the triple. Durant's got 25 points.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, they're not giving up the same looks that they did earlier in the first half. Much better defense here in the second.
Second shot opportunity. Kept alive. Feeds it to Lamb. Passes to Durant. Down low. Here's Adams. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And as you said with Jamal, a lot of players can't really make that change between being a starter or a sub, but he does it so smoothly in such short time. It really adds a lot of utility to this team.
Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Adams.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Here's Durant. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
Yeah, you got to love the energy they're bringing. As soon as they got their hands on the ball, everybody got out and ran.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Crawford drives in. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, you knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
Here the Thunder decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Fucking idiot.
4 for the Clippers here in the 4th. CP3 at point with
There's
the back. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford at the small forward spot.
Wow, this is impressive.
No.
They have officially hauled themselves all the way back into a game that appeared to have gotten away from them.
I didn't think they could pull it off, quite honestly, but here we are. Tie game, 4th quarter, and now you've got to love the chance.
And stolen by Redick. Paul kicks to Crawford. And he goes in for the dunk.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the
Stupid.
steal all the way to the basket.
Being stupid.
No time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Thunder trailing by 4. Now Westbrook fires high post, and that is good.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Ball passes to Crawford. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Back to Jordan. And he finishes it.
Come on, bro.
One-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Durant in the corner. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Right side Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. Baca against Paul. Out to the right wing. Here's Redick. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
They're gonna be one anyway.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Kevin Durant. It's Crawford with the drive. Three-pointer.
Let's go.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Right side, Westbrook.
Bro, stop doing that.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it.
Soft.
And that one's good.
Keep doing that.
21 points for Jamal Crawford. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Of course.
One to miss.
Ah, shit.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might hurt. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Westbrook. Oh, look out!
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all the way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
Ball goes in. Stolen by Westbrook. And here again, the Thunder in transition up the court they go. For 3, Durant to take the lead. And the layup is up and in. By 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Crawford. Good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Westbrook drives in. It's in.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Durant with it. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. Fader on the way. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself.
Crawford, you know what? Heaves it up.
Fuck out of here. Let's fucking go.